alone? Is it potatoes you're looking for? But probably not. How's it going, family? It's Jack's like here with some stuff. Got some random eBay droplets. But now do the gathering. Because reasons, and I'm bored, okay? Don't ask me to explain anything. Because this channel has what is known as the no guarantee. First of all, we don't guarantee anything. Second of all, we always guarantee that nothing will ever make sense. Which includes the first guarantee and the paradox behind that. What do we have today? So we've got Fallon Feeder, which is a rare Eldrazi drop. Is the world just telling me to build Eldrazi? Because if it is, I'm going to say no. Because Eldrazi is just weird to me. We have a Mind Reaver, which is a Wizard Man. Whenever it's a heroic, so whenever a spell you cast a spell that targets it, exile the top 3 cards of the target player's library. So first of all, exiling top 3 cards of the opponent's library already is awful. And it's only a 2-mana card. But also, if you sacrifice a counter-target spell with the same name as the card exiled with Mind Reaver. First of all, so it means you've got to remember what cards are exiled with this card's effect. Second, it has an additional effect beyond its first. Hence why it's rare. We have a Surge Mare from Magic the Gathering 19, which I think I've pointed at this point. A Reclamation Sage. Enter the battlefield, you may destroy target artifact enchantment. I'll give you all of that. And a Guttus Knight. It's goblins, and I like goblins. Cranial Arc. Okay, this is weird. Also, really weird method of repanning, guys. And that's from an Oxel Gold set. Exile Cranial Archive. Target player shuffles his or her graveyard into his or her library and then draw a card. Holy mother of hearts! I mean, you have to exile it, but you get to essentially either shuffle up your opponent's graveyard into their library, if they're running stuff that mills and essentially uses the grave, that's good. Or your own, if you're using stuff, if you're playing against blue or etc. Or you have a deck of Fate, that's decent. Am I going to something? Reviving Melody. Choose one or both. Return target creature card from your graveyard to your hand, and or return target enchantment from your graveyard to your hand. Okay. We have Thessa's Ire. Angry Thessa. You may tap or untap target creature. So it's a 1 and then you pay 4 to do that. Which can be done as many times as you like, I suppose, since it doesn't have a tap effect. It's just an enchantment. The sailor had never seen a god before. Now she had gazed upon Thessa. Shortly she would see Arceus, and then she would meet Erebus. Okay. We have a Disciple of Deceit. Lighting. Using a rare Human Rogue. Whenever a Disciple of Deceit becomes untapped, you may discard an online card. If you do, search for your library for a card of the same converted mana cost as that card, reveal it with your hand, and then shuffle your library. Interesting. That might go into deck. Drag Under. Return creature card to owner's hand for a card. So on the summon but with water. On the summon but with more water. Lone Dryad, which is some sort of Dryad horror. Tap and untap creature control, add 1 mana any color to your mana pool, so you can. It's mana generation, it's standard green. We have a Hand of Silumagar, which is a human warrior with Death Touch. Interesting. Jungle Hollow, which is a black. When it enters the battlefield, you gain 1 life, and then you can add either green or dark black mana to your mana pool. Nice. Desert. Oh god. Gallant Cavalry. Management I need. Creates a Knight. Gearsmith Prodigy, which is Havoc Devils. Infectious Horror. Knight of the Tusk. Human Knight. Which is a 3/7 with Vigilance. I mean, it's costs 6 mana to summon, but a 3/7 with Vigilance is pretty nice. And Armament of Nyx. Enchanted creature has double strike as long as it's an enchantment. Oh. Enchanted creature has double strike as long as it's an enchantment. Otherwise, prevent all damage that has been dealt by enchanted creature. What? I don't get it. I don't understand and I don't really care. Alright. Pack number 2, ladies and gentle folks. Fans. Again, my eternal enemy is tape. I've mentioned this countless times. Don't like tape. I do like how these packets are sealed though. It's like opening a booster pack. It's just clear. So we have Mage Ring Responder, which is an artifact monster, as I would call them. Doesn't untap during the untap step. Pays 7 to untap it. It's a 7/7. Whenever it attacks, it deals 7 damage to target the creature defending player controls, which effectively makes it a 14/7. Technically. Also, is it a case of when it declares an attack it deals damage, or when it physically has done an attack and then afterwards? When does that actually occur? Interesting though, again something to put aside to maybe use. Then we have Necromaster Dragon, which is a weird one. Flying, obviously because it's a dragon. It's also 5 mana, which is a 4/4. Whenever it deals combat damage to play, you may pay 2. If you do, put a 2/2 zombie creature on the battlefield and your opponent. Each opponent puts 2 cards of its or library into the graveyard. Interesting. Ongoing investigation. I'm guessing this has some clues. Yeah. When one or more creatures you control dealt combat damage to play, investigate. And for 1 green and 1 normal, exile creature card from your graveyard and investigate, you gain 2 life. Okay. So, many investigates. Graph Harvest. Zombies you control have menace. And I'm running this in my zombie deck because for 4 mana, exile a creature you control card from your graveyard, put a 2/2 black zombie creature token onto the battlefield. More token! Do you know how much I love zombies? We have Gravedigger. When an area ends battlefield, you may return target creature card from your grave to hand, which is an Amenaket card. And Amenaket's ever shifting sands, nothing stays buried for long. Sounds about right. The only problem is, although it's good, it's a 4 mana cost to return something to creature to your hand, which isn't really that great unless you're running specific stuff. The Wave Serve from Amenaket, which is actually really nice. I think I've got enough of them though now. Explosive Vegetation. Search live for up to 2 basic land cards and put them onto the battlefield. Tap, then shuffle your library. Holy fuck! Holy fuck! What the? Sure. 2 free lands for 4 mana. Sure, I mean they're tapped, but 2 free lands for 4 mana. It's crazy. We have Nimbus Swimmer, which is a Leviathan. Nimbus Swimmer enters the battlefield with X +1/+1 counters on it. That's gonna go in the the Rapture deck just because it's just underwater demon thing. Just and 10 mana. So it's gets +8/+8. It's an 8/8 creature. What? Yeah. Fuck you. Fuck you. Or you could summon it with the 0 in that bit and then just kill itself instantly. I guess. Also, it's flying, which is really useful. We also have Aetherize, which is using the Assyrian letter of Aether. Return all attacking creatures to their owner's hand. Somebody decided to make Drowning Metaphors in this game, apparently, for some reason. For 4 mana, that's not bad. Just yeet everything back to your opponent's hand. Pouncing Cheetah, which has Flash, because of course it does. Naga Vitalist. Cemetery Recruitment. Turn creature card in your hand. If you get the zombie, draw. Select the worldly Rancid Rats. Can't be blocked by creatures with greater power. It's a power 1, so unless it has power 1 or 0, you can't block this thing. It also has Death Touch. What's the freaking point? It can't be blocked by creatures with greater power. I mean, you could block with it, I suppose, but that's about it. That's the only real point of... Because the idea of Death Touch is that any amount of damage enough to kill it. But if you can't block it... Oh, I suppose... Actually, no, I suppose because power is your attacking thing. Oh, I get it. So it's not toughness, it's power. So it could have power 1 and could block, but with defense 4. But it's still going to kill it, regardless. Okay, they're in the walls. Can you hear them? Those look fucking disgusting, by the way. Like, ew. They're rotten. I mean, I get that's the thing with zombies, but I digress. Boggart Brute, which is a goblin. Lightning Shrieker, which is a... Okay. So let me break this down for you. It's a 5 mana cost card, which is a 5/5. So you're paying mana per point, which is decent. It has flying, because it's a dragon. It has trample, for some reason. And it has haste, for some reason. It's a face dragon. At the beginning of the end step, Lightning Shrieker's owner shows it into his or her library. Okay, that's where the drawback comes in. Dragon Slayers learn to keep silent about their deeds after seeing the terrible vengeance wrought by Colligan and her brood. But damn though, I mean, if you're running a decent dragon deck, you can summon that for what? 3 mana? And keep searching it because there are search cards for dragons. You know, I'll shield it back into my library. Oh no, what a shame. What a freaking shame. Trumpet Blast. Attacking creatures get +2/+0 until the end of turn. Netcast Spider has reach. Whenever a box creature is spying, gets +2/+0 until the end of turn. Interesting. And a mana. Oh, it's a little jellyfish. When it enters the battlefield, return a creature card to owner's hand. And we have an interesting one. Snake Elf Druid. Does it count as an elf? Because it's a snake. When Coiling Oracle enters the battlefield, reveal the top card of your library. If it's a land, put it to the battlefield. Otherwise, put that card onto your hand. So it's only a 2 mana cost that can give you another land. Yeah, it's a 1/1. Otherwise, or it gives you a draw. But only 2 mana. I mean, 1 green, 1 blue, which is really decent. And it's an elf, which means it's a low mana cost elf, which is good by its own accord, and it gives you draws. I mean, it's an elf. Why is it? I mean, just you might think that that's not too bad. That's not particularly amazing, but it's an elf. It's this effect on an elf. And finally, if we can get this last packet open. It says we've got a Northern Royal Shaper, which is a legendary creature. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, you may put +3/+1/+1 counters on target land you control. If you do, that land becomes a 0/0 element and creature with haste is still a land. So here's a thing, just a point of interest. If you, for example, cast a 1 mana blue spell or something on summon a land with 3 mana, with 3 counters on it. You activate another 2 cost card or even a 1 cost card. You don't have to put it on a different land. You can put it on the same land. So for 4 cost, you can have a 6/6 land creature. For 8, or even another thing. But technically, you could for 2 cost have a 6/6 as long as you have a card of that cost. And this thing only costs 5 mana to summon. And Merfolk, as far as I'm aware, are quite actually decent as an archetype. And we've got a legendary enchantment, another legendary enchantment, which is Oath of Gideon. When Oath of Gideon enters the battlefield, put 2/1/1 white core ally creature tokens on the battlefield. Each player's walker you control enters the battlefield with an additional loyalty counter. Now, that doesn't sound amazing by itself, but you're getting +1 loyalty for 3 mana straight away. for each one, as long as this stays live. And you're getting an entry of 2/1/1 counters. So the 1/1 counters, if you say like they cost 1 mana each, you're essentially getting the +1 loyalty for 1 light mana, for 1 plains mana. So, but I suppose that does revolve around your hand to run a planeswalker in your deck. But that's not too difficult. Gift of Paradise, I mean, that's been around for years, but it's still a useful thing. Spine, so it's an enchantment creature beast. It's got a cost of 4 enchantment creatures, etc., etc. Blocks each turn if able. Enchanted creature get +4/+1 and blocks each turn if able. It's weird because it's a 4/1 for 3 mana. It's a 4/1, which is weird. Yeah, it has to block each turn with its 1 toughness. It's 1 toughness. Elaborate Fire Cannon. Doesn't untap during untap step. For 4 tap. Deals 2 damage to target with your player. At the beginning of your upkeep, you may discard a card if you do untap it. I mean, I guess that's alright for a total of 6 to begin with. Deal 2 damage to stuff. I guess discard is like loading the cannon. But not amazing. We have a Battlefield Scavenger. You may exert it. When you exert a creature, you may discard a card. If you do, draw a card. So I guess exerting. The exertion activates whatever ability it has, right? Right? I don't understand how exertion works. Riverwise Augur, again a Merfolk. When it enters the battlefield, draw 3, then put 2 cards from your hand to your library in any order. So it's like scrying, but not really. And it puts back on top, not bottom. So, Siren Storm Tamer, which is a Siren Pirate Wizard. It's a mouthful. With flying, somehow. Sacrifice it for 1. Counter target spell or ability that targets your control. It's a 1/1 with flying for 1, which is nice. And it can counter stuff that targets, which is cool. There's also a male. So I'm sorry, he's the calm that hides the coming storm. It's a siren. A male siren. Can you imagine a guy siren, oh my god. The ideas behind that. They could either be like, you know, gay or just, I mean, pirates and sailors in general. I'm just gonna put that out there. Just don't hate me. It's the stereotypes I know, but just imagine. Just, hey, how's it going, man? Do you want some rum? That'll be it. Just rolls 20 for seduction. Just this male siren and this pirate just sat on an island drinking and sharing stories. Are you supposed to like eat me? Nah, chill, man. Just want some more rum. I'm bored, okay? There's not many male sirens. There's not exactly a pub for sirens to go to. Colossal Dreadmaw, which is a big ass dinosaur with trample. It's a 6/6, which for 6. We have Omen Speaker, Scries. Greenwood Sentinel, yay, elves! And a 2/2 with Vigilance for 2. Again, cheap. Cheap mana cost because reason. Marauder's Axe is kind of terrible. Highland Lake, yay! Double type land. Which is a Firewater. Thank you, Jesus! I have been looking for a Firewater land because there is Enigma Dragon, which does things based on instant sorcery cards. And I want to run it in my wizard deck because it uses all instant sorcery cards and wizards because reasons. But I couldn't run my Enigma Dragons in it because I didn't have any waterland, and I'm not running islands because it's fire. It's meant to be fire. But this kind of allows you to use fire cards and water cards in a fire. So that's cool. And we have Stormfleet Pyromancer with Raid, yeah. Shaper Apprentice, which is a Merfolk Wizard, has flying as long as you control another Merfolk for 2/1. Shatter, which destroys target artifact. And yet there is Smelt, which does the same thing for 1. Mutiny, which target creature player controls deal damage to its power to another target creature that player controls. Interesting. And Titanic Growth, Classic, and then Gilded Sentinel. Classic! Probably. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video here. I certainly enjoyed making it, and I've got some good stuff for my decks, which I'll eventually sort out. He says. I have so much stuff to sort out with different decks, it's unbelievable. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video here. Don't forget to leave a like, etc., etc. if you do. And I'll see your fams, famex, and such like in the next video. This is KJX signing off. Thank you guys again.